Hello everybody and welcome to day 25. I had to think then where I'm up to. 25, 26, 27, 28. Yes, day 25. I'm getting all flustered with it all now. So I hope everyone's well and we're coming to the end loop. It's so coloured, it's so beautiful. Let me just knock that off. Auto focus because it will glitch away. So yes, we're doing this one now. I can't decide whether they're in a room and everything's levitating, or it's a pool and everything's at the bottom and some things are floating. So me being my supernatural superstitious person, I'm gonna go with everything's levitating. So it's all floating. He's asleep in his floating bed, and he's asleep and he's floating, and all these things are floating. Because that would just go into my ghostly world of fandom. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna zoom in. I'm going to position the group so it's in the right place because I want to put my cue cards on for anyone that wants to speed it up, and I will be talking through it tonight. Can't decide whether that's clearer. Oh, that's clearer. That's clearer. It's like I'm at the opticians. Well, let's just come in a little bit more so I can put my cue cards along here. So this one's going to be quite a bright, fun one. And as I've done, I'm going to be sticking with the theme. So the walls are going to be the same as the walls that I've done throughout the house. They're going to be them same colours. So I'm going to bring in Indian red. And I'm going to do, so these should just slot in there like that. I'm not going to move them away. So what I'm going to do, all of the side of the stairs here. No, yes. Yeah, actually, yeah. Just ignore me. Definitely all here. I was thinking then, am I doing this right? But yes, this way. And I've yet to know what this is. It looks like a foot here. And then a leg with a serrated foot. Now, we was all laughing because this has got a missing foot. If you can see it. There's no foot there. But there is a foot there. So we think that the foot is in the wall down here. See, it's like gone into the wall and it's come out there. Let me know in the comments if you think our theory is correct, because I think it's really funny. So just complete Indian red on this wall, nothing else. And we'll sort the leg out in a minute. The decapitated foot leg that I've been laughing at all week. And none of us have any idea what it is. So then all this wall here is the same colour. It's just in the shade so it'll look darker. So this is a hammock, so I just need to watch I don't colour over them strings that's holding that hammock up. And then all around the top. I'm just going to turn my page just ever so slightly, purely because I want that to be nice and smooth and I can see different colours in that there. That was a perfectionist in me that there. So, there's something here. I can't make out what it is. Some kind of smoke. Maybe it's a puff of a ghost. Should I add a ghost in? Should I make it a ghosty? That would be funny. In fact, I am. I'm going to make him a ghost. Because it's sticking out there. And then it's sticking out there. I have no idea what it is. It's a bit of fun in it. I just ended up catching that pillar. That's going to be really frustrating. So I'm going to stop that there, as though there's a line there, and then this wall's going to be the cream colour. So I'm going to take cream. I'm going to do the levitating man. So cream everywhere, around the steps, around the little bunny that's down here for whatever reason. I'm trying to think what half of these things are. Like, I don't know what that is. That's somebody else asleep in bed. Is that a dragon asleep in the bed? I think that's a dragon head asleep in the bed. I honestly think it is. Well, that's cool because I'll do him a green dragon. I just think this page is just funny anyway. I'm going to make that a ghoul. Most definitely am. Like a sheet over the head ghoul. And I've got here. And there's a bit of wall there. Okay, and then brown ochre. Just gonna put the shadows in with this. I think I have truly loved seeing everybody else's designs come alive along with ours. They've been absolutely fantastic. I do try and catch up with Instagram every couple of days because I can get a bit busy with everything else. So if I've not commented on your Instagram posts, I do apologise, but I will comment once I get on and catch up. I'm not the best at social media and stuff. I literally am one of them, me, that I write a message to someone and then think I've sent it and walk off and I haven't sent it. And then people say to me, Shall, I messaged you earlier on, you didn't message back. And I'm like, I did. And when I go back and look at the message, I hadn't sent it. Well, that's just my busy life. Can't help that. So there's going to be a shadow from this levitating bed. Bring that shadow out into that cream now. Just really lightening my pressure off now. Just giving it a cast on that wall. It's more giving it like a worn effect. And we've done that throughout from the house at the start all the way through, and I just want to continue that. Okay, I think that's okay. No doubt I'll be revisiting some of them anyway, some of them colours. So we're doing grass green here for the pillow. I'm going to straighten the book back up now actually, because I don't want that cue card to come out of shot, you see. So all over the pillar with, it is alive this house though, because you've got eyes in the pillar here. Oops. I'm making sure I'm going along the edge of it here. I think I might give it red eyes on that, make it evil it up a bit. It does look like a bit of an evil cushion. Wonder if some of these were like what Colin Thompson dreamed of as a boy, maybe. It's a bit of a nightmare happening. Earth green yellowish. And I'm just gonna put some flicks in with this, just to give that same texture we've got going on in that pillar. At first glance, I thought it was like a suitcase, somebody in it, but it wasn't. It's definitely a pillar. I'm just going to leave it like that because I want them flashes of texture in it. And I'm going to come in then with the darkest of the greens, which is chrome oxide green. And some of these colours you'll notice I brought in from the page before. It's a bit of a theme I've had going on. So just before that light ridge, I'm going to come round with this. And then I'm just going to slightly, light-handedly bring that colour out a bit. All along the top. I thought I hadn't unmuted myself then. Thinking I bet I've been talking all this time and I've not, but I haven't. I unmuted myself. We're all good. Around here. And then just pull it out a bit. Little kitty cat staring over the back of the couch. I'll have to try and remember what I coloured him from the other day. I tell you what, the more I've gone along in this book, the more I've got used to the paper and polys. I think I'm getting a better coverage with these polys now than when I started with them, because they didn't want to cover on this page at all. So I think I've got a much better, or ending it with brighter colours. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel it looks better this side over. Okay, I'm marking that. I think I just want to give it a little bit of a shadow just on that bit there. Give it the illusion that it's frowning. There we go. So I would like, for a second, middle Cadman red. Where are you? I'm going to give him some little red eyes. Because we can. The little vampire thing in there. A bit of it on this side as well. And then in the middle, I'm just going to bring in black, if it'll focus. Just for the middle of his eye. Okay, where are we up to next? So, a nice purple one. Red back in where it belongs. So, violet Europe in with violet. Let's put in that all over this cushion. I'll just get a nice sharp point on this. Tell you what, my polys have definitely shrunk a lot after this page. I don't know if I'm sad about it or I'm actually like, well, I've used them, so can't be sad about something I've used. I'm just lining the outline of this cushion. I think the light's coming straight on, so all these are going to be that colour. Give the centre a tiny bit of a shade. And then obviously the side bits here are going to be in shade because it's behind the object. Sorry, the last one I've just used, this one where I've done all these, it was mauve in this section because I didn't have that in frame. I'm very sorry. And then the very first one was mauve, violet, and I'm just giving that a second layer. Okay, so we're going to have this one. I don't have a cue card for one of these cards, well, we'll let you know. So we're going to use medium flesh first. Sorry. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Dark flesh first, because it's actually lighter, even though it doesn't look lighter. It actually is. Then medium. Again, I'm going to flick just to give texture on that cushion. And then left flat. Now I don't have a cue card for this, so it is magenta. See if I can get it to focus a bit better on that. There you go, magenta. And I'm going to go all around the edge with it. A really nice, rich pillar. I'm just going to slightly bring that out a little bit. Medium flash again. Just the middle dark flesh or salmon, whichever pencil you've got, because the ones in the bracket are the new colours and the ones in the top are the old names. Okay, I'm going to have a nice little blue one. So sky blue. So it can be our sky blue one here. And then cobalt blue greenish. I'm going to do all the bottom. and top down here. Just remembering that the light is coming from the front. I'm going to give that a slight dark edge there just for the crease of the pillar. But the rest is going to be sky blue. Back with sky blue. Next one, we're going to have some nice little turquoises. You know my favourite combo. Cobalt green. We'll do this one. Cobalt green in that one. The lightest colour first. Okay, and then in the shadowed areas, we're going to have cobalt turquoise. Again, being mindful that the light is in the front. So cobalt green again, just to blend it in. Okay, next up we're going to have a really light green and a dark green together. So we've got cadmium yellow lemon. I always say it wrong. It's a really nice, luminous one. Half of these things I have no idea what they are. So I'm just going off at the cushions because I've no idea. Some of these things here, I have no idea. Hooker's green. I'm just going to press in quite hard for the shadowed area. And then lighten off my pressure just to blend that into that. So in effect, you're creating your mid-tone with your darkest colour. A little bit over the back. And just come back in with cadmium yellow lemon. So I want you to know what plans you have. Do you have any other body colours after this one? Are you doing anything fun anywhere else? What are you all colouring? So this is going to be a nice little yellow cover here. I just think it'll look nice against the Indian red. So that's light cadmium yellow. This is one with our dodgy foot and leg. It's funny because I sleep with my leg up in air like that sometimes, weirdly enough. So that's that bed to that, so that's to that. Gosh, it's hard to decipher what half these things are. Well, Naples yellow, it's not much different, but it'll just give us enough for a shadow. Okay, and what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to bring in black again. You see that there? Black. And I'm just going to fill in the dark bit where the leg is underneath the mattress. And then I'm going to bring in medium flesh. Well done. No, not medium flesh actually. Dark flesh is what I want. Dark flesh. And I'm just going to do his little foot. Quite a pink foot actually, that. And a pink leg. Definitely not a flesh colour, unless you're like me, a ginger nut head, and you have pink skin. I'm just going to tone that down with a bit of burnt ochre. Brown ochre, sorry. It's a little bit too red there, so I'll just tone it down with it. And with my teeny tiny, I've got it. Let's see if I can put the fishnet shape back in. So I'm using my teeny 0.05 Staedtler pigment liner. I'm going to try and put them lines back in. Making me go cross-eyed actually. There we go, all's right in the world again. Got tights back on. You're doing some kind of strange ballet move. So let me have burnt ochre back, because there's a bunny rabbit here and just 2 bunny rabbit ears, and I'm going to do the cat. Look at that, and then I'm just going to use cream on his face. I can't remember what I did. What is down here? Little cat. Let's give him some green eyes. So I'm going to bring in earth green yellowish. Not that you'd see his eyes, but I just want to put a tiny little bit in for his green little eyes. Okay. So if I bring back burnt ochre, because I'm thinking these are some kind of pool cue. So I want I'm going to use Naples yellow for the ends of the pool cue. I think that's what they are. And then I'm going to do brown ochre. Otherwise I wouldn't like to say what they are. So I'm going to bring back our blue colours, which is sky blue and cobalt green blue. I'm going to do this bed cover here with sky blue. I'm going to colour all that nice layer of sky blue. We've got to have a matching pillar. Got to have matching bedding, come on, haven't we? So cobalt blue greenish, and I'm going to pick up of what these would be like, the creases possibly in the blanket. Bear with me a second. Okay, and then I'm going to come back in with Sky Blue, and I'm going to deepen up that now. So I've got all them creases. Blend that out a little bit. And then you can have another blue one, although it might clash. Let's not have another blue one. We can have a red one. Let's do a cinnamon. Blue and red look good. So cinnamon on here. And then middle cadmium red. Pressing on quite hard for the shadowed area there, and then lifting off the pressure. Just so you can see that shade there. And I think that's another bed cover, so we're going to have a green one. Do a green one. Do another fucking green one. So back to cadmium yellow lemon. Because who wouldn't want a blue and a green bedding? Hooker's green. And back to cadmium yellow lemon. Now what colour can we do? This is a bed here, but that's a dragon's head on it, so I'm going to do the dragon's head in I've got to go and do him like green, Anna. So grass green. Let's do the dragon's head in grass green so it shows up a little bit. It's funny. And that's his I'm assuming smoke coming out. So we'll bring in black. I thought it was a ghost, but now I can see what it is. So a bit of black. And where is, I'll do this like a swirling type of effect. To emphasize that that's coming from that dragon. What colour can his bed be? We can have a turquoise coloured bed. So back to cobalt green. You can't see the dragon's pillar because there's a lay on it. I'm going to get a bit down the back of it actually. And then cobalt turquoise. The wall at the back of this pillar is going to be dark. And there's going to be dark. Under there definitely. And just pull it out slightly to blend. Okay, I'm back with cobalt green. And blend, blend, blend. Blend, 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 blend. I like the way. Okay, so I need to go back to cream. On the doorway wall there. And then it'll have to be brown ochre, brown ochre, brown ochre, brown ochre. I'm getting all muddled up now. I had them all neat and tidy. Give it that effect of shadow going round. Okay. So I'm going to make her little blanket she's sleeping on Indian red. Just to bring some of that Indian red over here. She can be laid on that. Magic blanket. And then we're going to bring black in. Little shoes. Little tassels. The person's got fur, so I'll just press on dark for that. Little pigtail, whatever that is. So he's praying, so he's got some kind of kimono on. So I'm going to go in with cobalt green. I think that'll look nice. With a little shiny thing on. And then cobalt turquoise. And just go in where the grooves are. This is so hard here, it's so tiny. The detail is so tiny. Do you know what? I'm going to bring in white flesh because the other ones was way too pink. I haven't got the cue for this, so I'm just going to show you. It's light flesh. I'll just bring that one back. Another green pillar here. So cadmium, yellow, lemon. And then hooker's green. Where have we gone? Hooker's green. A lovely little little green pillow there. Smoke, steps. So we've got a blanket, a cover down here now. What can we do with that one? What colour can you be? I can't quite like the cinnamon and ooh, quite like how the cinnamon and the red goes. So let's do that one. So I'll leave this light pink anyway. This is just going to be cinnamon anyway. And then we're going to go all over the rest of the bed. And I'm going to come in with middle cadmium red. There we go. All of this blanket here is going to be red. And then all of here. What have they been doing in this room for them all be floating? That's what I'm thinking. What have you all been up to? To be floating around this room like that. Okay, so that's it, I think, apart from the steps. What I want to bring black in. Need to bring warm grey 3. Warm grey 3. I'm just going to colour all the steps with it for now. Ah, 1 second everyone, 1 second. Oh, sky blue there. A tiny bit of cobalt blue. Don't think you can see it, greenish. Bed cover. And then black. I'm just giving it a light touch, just so it gives it a different colour on the fascias of the steps. Here. Trying to navigate in between. That'll fade off to quite light. And there you have it. Day 25 is finito. My levitating room. I just want to put some white. So it's my RTs at 0.6 on. And little strap, stringy, ropey things that's holding them up there. I don't think anything else needs any white in it. Add a bit of white into the smoke from the little from the Puff the Magic Dragon there. So there you have it, day 25. So day 26 is the next one. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. So thank you everybody for watching. Another great day with Colin Thompson. And we will be doing this one soon. Bye everybody. Have a lovely rest of your day if you're watching in the day. And good evening if you're watching at night. And thank you so very much for sticking with us throughout these all 20 days, the last 3 days to go after today. So thank you everyone. Bye.